organization is Courageous Hearts Adoptions, and it is a nonprofit based in Greenwood helping with adoption. We are joined by the director of Courageous Heart Adoptions, Sarah Baker. We're also joined by Eve, who is a mom who has taken advantage of this organization. Sarah, let me start with you. Kind of give us the overview of what Courageous Hearts Adoptions is and how it came to be.
Courageous Hearts Adoptions came to be through basically my family experience through adoption. My sister adopted both of her daughters, and just kind of going through the process and seeing the expense related to it and all the stress, we just kind of wanted to try and do something a little bit different. So we opened this nonprofit. This is a nonprofit here in Greenwood. Our mission is to provide competent and transparent adoption services to help alleviate some of the financial costs associated with adoption, as well as meet some of the unmet needs of our birth parents.
Well, I want to bring Eve in on this, and Eve, you have taken advantage of this. You
absolutely.
You added Johnny, a new baby, to your family. Tell me about your experience with Courageous Hearts Adoptions.
So I met Sarah and the folks at Courageous Hearts Adoptions after a birth mother that they are working with had chosen me to adopt Johnny. And I will tell you, I had no idea what to expect. As the first time that I had gone through the adoption process, and I had tons of questions, and Sarah and her team, it didn't matter the time of day or the crazy questions that I had, they were always there. And what I loved the most about Courageous Hearts Adoption is the support that they provide for the birth moms, because I think that that's the one thing that kind of gets forgotten about. And they made sure that she always had a roof over her head. She had food in her belly. She was able to get to doctor's appointments. And she also was caring for Johnny has a biological sibling who is 2 years older than he is. And so she was also trying to care for a 2-year-old at the same time that she was going through this entire process. And the counseling services that they provide did her after the fact, as well as throughout the process. For me, it just made it a lot easier. And also I knew that she was well taken care of, because I'm in Ohio and I wasn't in Indianapolis, so I didn't have the opportunity to see her on a daily basis. But I knew that Sarah and Marie and the other folks there were taking very good care of her.
This woman who carried Johnny is somebody, I'm getting the sense you care about them.
Oh, absolutely. I think that this process, you have a heart, your heart goes out to her and actually to Johnny's biological father as well, because this wasn't an easy decision for them. This decision was made because of poverty, and they knew that they could not provide Johnny the type of life that they wanted him to have. It was not out of not loving him or not wanting him. And I think that's the piece that for us, we talk a lot about in our house. So Johnny is loved by many. He has, I'm about to get married, and he is going to have 3 older brothers. And we talk a lot about adoption. What does that mean? And even for our kids, they didn't necessarily understand. They were like, well, she gave him away. And I said, no, guys, that's not how it works. I said, they loved Johnny enough that they recognized that their home wasn't going to provide him the life that he needed to have. And so she loved him enough that she allowed us to become his parents and you guys to become his brothers.
I'm sure it's a comfort to know a birth mother is well taken care of during her pregnancy. Ladies, thanks so much for joining us here on Lifestyle Live. The organization is Courageous Hearts Adoptions. Sarah Baker, the director, and Eve, a new mom. Thanks again for joining us.